What is up? My name is Ian, and I help people take their mindset from a place of lack to a place of abundance. I've always considered, other ways to make money, and when it comes to owning your own business, there's a few ways to go about that. Obviously, the first one is the traditional business type, where you are the owner and you hire employees. You kind of have this corporate ladder type system, and you start enterprising your product or your service and whatnot. Typically, a traditional business, a big business at least, has over 250 employees. You can be self-employed, which is you have a handful of employees, but you're typically the one that's leveraging your time more than others, whereas a big business owner is leveraging other people's time compared to not as much of their own. Franchising is a second one, and that's by buying out a system. So using a system, an already proven system to create basically a traditional B, but you can't necessarily go out and enterprise that same system. You can't have someone else own a similar franchise and get that override. That override is always back to the original franchisor. And the last one is direct, marketing. It's the business of the 21st century, network marketing, and that's by working with other entrepreneurs. Instead of hiring employees, you work with other entrepreneurs who are working with other entrepreneurs, and it's basically a franchise because there's a proven system, and using that system, each entrepreneur can actually create wealth and create passive income. Now, personally, I think the third is the best option now that we're in the 21st century, but there are other businesses, quote unquote, that are going around the internet and going around basically the world, and that's like it's like internet drop shipping, like direct selling type stuff. And in this video, I want to try to talk about the differences between the online platform of direct selling, aka drop shipping, Shopify, and all that stuff, compared to a traditional direct selling company. Well, first of all, when it comes to both those opportunities, the business opportunity is useless without the who, without knowing the right people. So bottom line, if you do not know a person face to face, I could care less about knowing them online. You subscribe to them online, you pay for their services online. There's nothing like having a face-to-face interaction with someone who has created success in a field that you're looking at. So bottom line, it's not the business opportunity that matters in either of them, is who you know. That's the true opportunity. Now, when you know someone who has created success in either of the opportunities, it's really important for you to actually get around them physically. Hear their mindset, watch their actions, see their work habit, and that's going to rub off on you. It's going to be really hard for you to do that online. So that's kind of a one negative when you're doing drop shipping and Shopify. You don't have face-to-face interaction as much as you would with a direct selling business of the 21st century model. And that's a shame, because the opportunity is not selling and doing all that. It's not the business opportunity. Like I said, being around like-minded individuals and being a part of a community is going to put you in a position to change yourself internally. It's going to be able to change and build your confidence. It's going to be able to create a better sense of where you stand, and maybe that's clothes. It's maybe how you stand, your physical shape, how fit you are, and it could really escalate in a lot of areas. And for me, it's just like I want to be the greatest example that I can ever be, and if I can get around amazing examples and kind of get rubbed off on, kind of be changed by osmosis. Bottom line, I could care less what's online. If I can see that in person, I'm sold. Because I can watch as many YouTube videos, I can watch all these stuff online, but does that change me internally? No. Going out and getting in opportunities to grow myself, even situations that I don't feel necessarily comfortable to be in, getting in those type of situations are going to actually grow me to higher heights. And that's the opportunity when it comes to a business in the 21st direct selling type opportunity. You don't necessarily get that in the online platform. Lastly, I do want to talk about the passive income, the true passive income that each opportunity likes to talk about. And yes, business owning is ideally passive income, but for me, I want residual passive income, meaning that when I decide to walk away for a vacation, maybe extended stay, maybe I just go out and just need to be in the wilderness for who knows how long. The fact of the matter of a residual income means that when you walk away and just leave for a little bit, that money's still growing in the background. As in, you don't have to necessarily work to keep that money going. I guess a better example is like when you have to stop because you're physically ill, or maybe a tragic accident happened and you broke your leg or something, and you literally physically can't get out of the house. Well, in that sense, residual income, your income could potentially increase just because of the way you built your asset. Whereas on an online Shopify type deal, that business is not residual. It's not going to continue to build in the background if you don't get on and do your necessary work. And that's the biggest issue that I have when it comes to complete online direct selling and stuff. You can make a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but that money will not continue to accumulate and build in the background. Whereas if you work with other entrepreneurs who are working with other entrepreneurs, and you are finding leaders to show as an example and start to build their assets, and it's just a reflection of your asset, you'll actually create residual income. Because I've heard time and time after again in the business of the 21st century model of people getting in accidents, people having to slow down or whatever the case may be, and in that time their income has increased. That will never happen with a online platform through direct selling. So not trying to bash either of them, especially the one that I do not participate in, but that's just my views on it. It's who that really matters. It's truly the opportunity to be able to connect with like-minded individuals and collaborate and work together to build legacies, to build something beyond you. Some people are so poor all they have is money. But I'm trying to be rich in relationships. I want to be rich in the people that I know and the people that I sow into. Not the item that I'm trying to sell. It's not the niche that I'm trying to fulfill. No, it's the courage and the passion and the love that I want to sow into people, and to see that grow in each and every single one of them, so they can actually go out and build something far greater than I could ever do. And that's through relationships, and that's through personal connection. So what are ways that you would like to create a big B, and is that business opportunity going to create residual income or just passive income? And it's not what you do that necessarily matters. It's the lifestyle that what you do creates that has my eye on the prize. So I hope you guys like this video, and I'll catch you later. Namaste.